What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Here we are in year 3 of the Raiders franchise, looking at 9-5 and closing out the regular season. We have 1 game to simulate, 2 games to play, making some changes for how we present this. I think we're going to be playing offense only and letting our defensive coach play defense, and we'll just call the game in slow sim when our defense is on the field. Our offensive coach will handle offensive play calling duties. And I think that's how we'll run this series from here on. We've been having a hard time getting consistent CPU QB play. They've been automatic, and it's really kind of made the gameplay look a little ugly when we're out on the field. But anyways, let me give a few minutes to those catching up to live, and I'll see you in a second. All right, we do have some injuries, shit we got to deal with, so let's go ahead and knock that out. We got to simulate this game anyways. Riley Moss is now hurt at corner, so I'll put Steele back in that position. We'll have Nugent coming in his place. I'm also thinking about making Carson playing well. Let's let him play. Okay, so making sure Nugent is in there. I'm going to make him the guy that comes off the bench wearing that 4.25. I want to see more of him. I think he has a higher ceiling than Lucas Long does. We'll see. All right, let's hit our weekly strategy real quick. Oh, we gotta fix that. Actually, instead of fixing that, we're going to do Island Kings. This one. We're gonna upgrade that as soon as we leave here. Confirm. Do half. Rest. Alright, should be looking at quite a bit of upgrades right here, because we already had some before even doing the practice. Yes. So we got Chase on, our third edge rusher, getting a boost, getting a decent one too in later years of his career. Mike Carr, who's stepping in for the injured rookie linebacker. Trevino, another backup edge rusher. Not a bad, oh man, not a bad week of training for him. At only 21 years old. It'll be interesting to keep an eye on his development. It's not as athletic as we would normally like. Wes Jones, he's a bust. We're going to move on from him whenever his contract's out. He'll just be a career backup guy. That was a mistake. All right, here we go. This is a big game right here. 9-5, 9-5. Oh, I forgot to upgrade that one. And we lost 20-17. Ah, boy. We need to upgrade that Island Kings. And we have just enough to make it premium or platinum, whatever. All right. All right, maybe. Oof. Okay, let's look at the standings here. Big loss. And we are barely hanging on now. But with a win. And who's in 8th place? With a loss to both KC and Tennessee, or Buffalo for that matter, and a win from us, we should be able to lock in a playoff spot here. Let's see how that game went. All right, looks like our defense did pretty well. Joe Milton starting for. Is Dak hurt, or has he been surpassed by Joe Milton? Genty only 11 carries on the day. Would like to see him get the ball more here. Thornton was our leading receiver. No touchdowns for him. Van Ness got in the backfield. And Levi Franks gets a share sack as well. Not enough. God damn it. Keep hitting the wrong fucking buttons. Back to full pads after losing. We got film prep, probably throw the Bauer 6 times, or throw the fucking, what's the name, 8 times. It's been the same. Oh, okay. 6 catches to the tight end again. I feel like we're getting the same thing over and over again when it comes to these cut scenes. Catch Brock Bowers. All right. So we lost the simulated game against the Raiders. We got to play the Chargers, and we got to play the Chiefs as user game. Unless I traded one of them, fuck, I might have to simulate both of them. Remember the rules that we got going on here. 9 games played. We have played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I do have 2 games left, so I get to play a Chargers Day and Chiefs. I couldn't remember. I know I traded 1 game to hit his development earlier in the year. Can't remember which game that was. I think it was the game against the Steelers that we weren't going to play originally, but had to hit that development trait. So a win and a couple losses from certain teams will get us in the playoffs, or at least secure our spot. Broken finger, Genty's out for 2 weeks. I just seen that at the bottom. He must have got hurt in practice. Motherfucker. Oh, that hurts. Andre Caldwell, let's give him some pass protection. He is a terrible pass blocker at right guard, but everything else is pretty damn good at. Downing. Staying healthy is his fucking kryptonite. But man, losing Genty right here, right now is just not good soup. We are in deep shit, boys. Get through these upgrades real quick. We might be seeing some more Marcus Matthews. Let's give him some more elusiveness. 7th round pick from last year, or this year. I like a lot of his abilities. Big guy who can move. Lonnie Pounds with an upgrade. We signed him recently. So we got a couple players on IR right now. Could see him go back to practice squad depending if anyone comes back. All right, let's look at the injury report and let's get into this game. Oh, more than 1 injury. Because Tyreek Hill has broke a thumb and he is out for 3 weeks, which could potentially take him out for the wild card game if we do make the playoffs. Wow. All right, let's look at our depth chart, see if we need to put anybody else on IR or we run with our guys that we have. I don't know why they backed up White. Why was he out in the first place? All right, actually, I'm going to give Matthews RB1, but we have a lot of RB3, and we'll sub out White. I think it's easier to sub out White in certain positions for Matthews than to do it the other way around. So let's put White there and play him at 3rd down. Thornton Besh, Jami Brown. We signed him as a depth guy, and now it's finally paying off that we have him. All right. Make sure they didn't fuck with my linebackers. You know how they like to do. Nope, Carr's still in there. All right. All right, that's tough. Let's get into it. Nobody's fucking here, though. Yeah, interest in the series, interest in the channel overall has fell off lately. We'll see. But the watch hours have not been good. Alright, this is going to be our first game where we do what I'm planning on doing. And running the offense and letting my defensive coordinator call defense. See if that gives us some more balanced gameplay and it'll speed things along around here. I'm all for that. We play longer quarters to get all these stats as close to real life as possible. Alright, battle, first place in the division. What's their record? Shit, I forgot to look. And I can't remember, I did a shit job of prepping for this game. I can't remember who won the last game. Alright, so now we're 9-6. They are also 9-6. So win puts us in first place in the division. That would be ideal. Instead of worrying about tiebreakers and all that other shit, just lock in number one and get to the next round. All right, now we get to do what I wanted to do, which is display offense. So we're going to call the defense, see how this goes. All right, as Einstein's, or is that Mason? Shit, Einstein's out. That has to be Mason. Solid year out of Herbert, but still not able to lock down this division. This was his best chance while the Chiefs are struggling. Raiders were rebuilding. Now we're catching up. That's a quick pass on the outside. Porter there in coverage. Goes to tight end for 5. Herbert in the gun. Still a heavy set out here. We're going to go to the ground. This time we stop him for a couple. We're showing pressure look here. Herbert empty. 3rd and 3. Herbert back to pass. Blitz is on. He gets rid of it quickly. Down to the tight end. That's Gatson. First down. Chargers. Down to 42. Blitz was sent. Picked up well. He threw it quickly to pretty much mitigate that pass rush. Showing an I formation look here. 2 receiver set. Herbert fakes the handoff. Back to pass. And has a receiver. That's Johnson over the middle. First down. They are moving this ball. Shit, maybe we should play it, but this time, though, Cartwright goes nowhere. He was the one that beat us. You know, I think they did win last game. So I think Cartwright scored on us in a pivotal moment, if I remember correctly. So I'm pretty sure we lost our last game against them. But if we could win out, we take the division. Quick catch for Gatson. Just go for a couple. 3rd and 6. Cross there on the play. He has been a great addition to this team. Locked him in for, I think, 4 years. Herbert's in the zone. Back to pass. We send the blitz. Pressure gets there last moment. But just gets it outside, and that's short of the first down. But they're going to keep the offense on the field. Herbert in the gun. Cartwright left hip. Back to pass. Hits the slant. That's Johnston. Another clutch first down for Johnston. And he has been a problem for us when we faced him. That's for sure. Herbert back in the gun again. He's back to pass. Crosby and company gets there. Him and Brissy. And Herbert is shaken up on the play, perhaps? Is that who's banged up? Oh, shit. It sure is. That's your boy Herbert. Who is their backup? We'll have to check that out when we get back on offense. Fuck, who is that? Oh, whoever it is, he is sacked again. Crosby in there for another half sack. He pretty much was the main one on both of those sacks, so kind of got robbed a little bit. But Levi Franks will be on the receiving end of that other half sack. Yeah, it was fucking... He didn't need any help. Who's their quarterback? I can't even see. His ass is on the ground. We'll look that up in a second, unless we can see his name. He's back to pass. Stepping up. Under pressure again. Just gets rid of it. Throws it out of bounds. And the drive dies with Herbert. And he kicks this one out of bounds. Terrible punt. We're going to start at the 23. So the defense holds on. And where this high-powered offense comes out onto the field. All right, let's see. First off, how bad is Herbert hurt? And keep in mind, he hasn't missed a single pass yet. Okay, Herbert seems to be fine. But who was their backup? Oh, it's Bailey Zappi. Yeah, they're going to want Herbert to be okay. I think they're going to want him to be all right. All right.
Ready?
Raiders offense coming out on the field. 2 tight ends set. We got Matthews, the rookie running back, in the game. He looks for a lane and finds 2.5. They say he gained 3. I'm not so sure. Shad White. It's going to be a 2-back tandem today. He gets his first carry and tries to shake out the safety, but gets the first down. All right, we're still not going to change who we are. We have built this team to withstand injuries and shit like that, and we're finally having to deal with it. Matthews with the carry. Gets a yard. Tyreek Hill's a big loss. His season, regular season, is over. Let's see where his stats finished up at. They send pressure, rolling out. Milroe hits Thornton on the move. Has a first down. Almost in enemy territory. I didn't like nothing there. They had everything locked up. RPO, good coverage in the secondary, and it just took a long time to develop. Getting a look at De'Ami Brown as we tried to get it to him, but the pressure gets there, and that's a big sack. It's going to set up a screen on 3rd and long, but we do have some blocks downfield. White gets a good chunk back. More of a field possession play than anything, and that sends the punt team out for Las Vegas. Kick is away. And on the return, they get a decent one to the 25. All right. Heavy shotgun look. They go back to the ground game. That's Cartwright. Marion Hampton is hurt. I think he got hurt in our game because he was playing. Cartwright came in for him after he got hurt near the end of the game and made a clutch touchdown. Oh, quick screen outside. That's Johnston. He runs Akram over. Might be setting pressure here. Herbert's recognizing it. Carr comes in on the blitz. Herbert deep downfield. And it's broken up by, is that Steele? That's Steele. 3rd round pick from last season.
J.K. Scott in punt formation.
Kick is away. This is probably going to be fair caught. At 21. I got 2 backs in the backfield this time. Gonna check it down to tight end. Oh no, that's Besh, sorry. I just seen a white guy. Thought it was my boy Bowers. De'Ami Brown being looked at a lot more this game, getting his opportunity, and he's gonna get his first catch right here and shed a tackle. They said he was short of the first down. That's a suspect spot. Third and inches in the eye. They crash the box. We get to the second level. Matthews tries to juke out the safety. Gets tackled at the 45. His best carrier of the day by far. And in the second quarter, we go scoreless so far. Both defenses playing. And this is kind of what I wanted it to look like more, to be honest. So I like what we're getting out of the gameplay today. More of a balanced battle. It's been a battle of offenses since the series began. Bailey Zappi came in to get his ass kicked for a couple plays. Can't get the fuck down. All right, Milrow back in the gun. Looking to pass. Great coverage. Just locked down on him. He was on like an edge rusher. I thought he was going to beat him. And help underneath anyways. All right, we're only getting a 3-down lineman set, so we're going to go ahead and hand this off to White. Get what we can. About 4.5 on that one. Matthews checks back in. We go back to pass. Thornton flashing over the middle. Drifts into the first down line. First down. Trying to be balanced still. We have no Genty. So we can't lean on his superstardom. But we have depth. And Matthews runs his ass over. That's starting safety getting walloped. Captain of their team. Eating shit. White checks in to give Matthews a break. Milrow back to pass. Finds the drag. That's Besh again. And he gets the first down to the 14. Did Barr on the stop. All right, single back, 2 tight end set. Milrow rolling and can't get out. They didn't fall for it. Was that Uwe? Yes. Uwe, who was in coverage too earlier, locking up a defender, or being a receiver. They send pressure. Rolling out. Linebacker in coverage with the young running back, and he can't come up with it. Bowers over the middle. Gets, whoa, they say he's short. Terrible spot.
A gain of 16 yards, but it brings up 4th down.
On weak side here. Oh my God, we couldn't get a block. No, big stop on 4th down. Chargers take over.
It's a turnover.
Oh, that's tough. Oh no, Herbert's still out. Bailey Zappi back to pass. And on the RPO, hits. Oh, the ball's out. But was he down? No. I'm going to say the fumble. And after coming up short on 4th down conversion, we get another chance in the red zone. Waiting for the receiver to clear, and clear he does. Offensive line able to hold on just long enough, finding Thornton downfield and man coverage. Man/zone there. Once he cleared the linebacker, it was free to pay dirt. Kick is up. Kick is good. 7-0 is your ball game.
Raiders 7, Chargers nothing.
Oh, he is lane. Oh, please, someone stop him. Steal. Chase him down. What the fuck is happening? Down to the 27. Chargers with a huge kick return. Big momentum play there. Here they are in another heavy tight end set. In the gun, running up the middle. Wide open is Cartwright. First down, Chargers. From kickoff to another run. And now it's first and goal. Wow. All right, this defense on their heels. Can they make a stop? Running a stretch outside. Goes Cartwright. Simpson chases them down. Stops them short of the score. Second goal from the 3 in the gun. Back to pass. Hands it off to Cartwright. Cartwright is met by company. Brissy and Chin stuffing that one. May have been Carr in on that initial contact too. 3rd and goal from the 3. Simpson looks like he might be blitzing. Got man coverage. Wait, maybe not. Oh my goodness. I don't know what happened, but Gadsden dropped the wide open touchdown. We were in man, but out of nowhere, whoever was locked in on him left him. They're going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 3. Back to pass. Bailey, Zappi, rolling and hitting, and it's broken up on the play. Carr and, who's 45? Chason was in coverage. I don't even know what we were in right there. Huh. I'm going to throw this quickly for Mayer, trying to get a little bit of breathing room. All right, we got to get White more involved, too. Oh, my goodness. We're getting rid of that play, though. All right, 3rd and 9. Back up in our own end zone here. Oh, we got Thornton. He clears open. Downfield for a 1st down. Clutch 3rd down conversion for Las Vegas.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Las Vegas.
All right, Milrow. White, right hip. Going to go to the ground game. Looking for a lane. Can't find one. Going for a loss of 1.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
Milrow stepping up in the pocket. Rolling out, looking. Trying to send White downfield. Finally, he goes up there. Clutch catch. Milrow fit that in the spot. Defender's back was turned. All right, now we can get back into play suggestions. I just want to make sure that White was checked in for a lot of those plays. Ooh, Matthews took a shot. Barr lays the wood. White comes right back in the game after that hit. Setting up a screen. Tries to get a block. He does. And spinning upfield for the 1st down goes White. Ground game still doing its job with the absence of Ginty. Matthews now checks in the game. Rookie running back. On the power. Tries to cut it outside. Only gets 1. They did a good job giving up a push there and blew those blockers back up into the power. Milrow back in the gun. Step back to pass. They send pressure. He's rolling, looking. Finding nothing. Going to check it down to White, who fights his way forward. Gets just short of the 1st down. 3rd and 1 coming up. Now take us to the 2-minute warning in your Monday Night Football game. 7-0 is your ball game. It has been a defensive slugfest for the most part. 3rd and 1. Matthews in the backfield. I formation. Receiver stacked to the left. And we're going to go Besh. Wide receiver screen has blocks. Thornton takes out both defenders and Besh goes loose. Touchdown Raiders. Tyreek Hill is also out today. And he will be out for probably the first week of the playoffs as well. And we're down Ginty for the last 2 games of the season. But he should be healthy by the time playoffs kick off. Now, win here puts us in the lead of the division. We are tied with the Chargers. Chiefs, I think, are out of it. Or they're trailing. They'll have to win out and we'll have to lose. And they'll have to basically get 7th place if they want a shot. Oh, shit. Hit the wrong button. All right, kick is up. Kick is good. Now we've made a change. If you're just joining us and you've been watching, we are going to spectate. We're going to spectate the defense. Let our defensive coordinator play that. We play offense. And I think we'll get more balanced. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to go that far. I was waiting for the punt. All right, here we go. Now, Herbert went down on that first drive. He threw for 50 yards in the first drive and got hurt at the end of it. Bailey Zappi has come in and struggled. But Herbert didn't miss a pass. He was 100%. I think he was 5 for 5 and torched us. Bailey Zappi's been under pressure. He's going to let this one go out of bounds, and that is a quick 3-and-out for the Chargers. And the fans aren't having it. They had a comfortable lead early on in the season in the division, and they have fallen apart and given us a chance to steal this division this year. Hell of a turnaround from 3 years ago. Went 6-11, 7-10 last season, and now we're sitting at 9 wins already, a franchise record for us. All right, Milrow back in the gun. We got Matthews in, right hip, back to pass, looking. Gonna check this down, and Best can't hold on through the contact. Minute 28 left to go in the half. Could still put up more points, go up 3 possessions. Offset eye, we're going to give it to Matthews. Looking for a lane, finds one. And we're going to call timeout. Minute 23 left. Not too far away from field goal range. We're actually going to push this drive. Got Hunter in the game, and ooh, he cooked. His man ball was inside, though. He had to reach back for it, but man, he had some room to run if that's on point. Back quickly in a hurry up. And this time it's De'Ami Brown flashing open quickly. Oh, shit. Oh, he pulled it down. He gets loose. Milrow on the outside. Goes out of bounds. Don't know what that spin move was about. Kind of a dumb idea. Who did that? No, don't do that. Thankfully went out of bounds, stopping the clock. Ah, shit. Bowers Johnson gets killed. We're going to go ahead and call a timeout there. Have 1 left to go. Give me something different. Shit. Milrow rolling. Oh, fuck, I had him. Oh, I tried to pull up the pass, and it was too late. I seen them commit down to me. I had a chance to hit the running back downfield. 3rd and 16, clock ticking. Bowers, holy shit, he caught it. And unfortunately, I think we cooked too much time there. And I wasn't sure if that play was going to work out. That'll at least get us. Oh, shit. No, blocked. What? Fuck. Had a chance to go up 3 possessions. It ain't going to happen. So that exciting drive was for nothing. Now, for once, our defense is looking not that bad. 14-0. Now, it really helped that Herbert went out because, again, they were just cooking our defense that opening drive. Herbert gets hurt at the end of it, and it's completely changed this ball game. Bailey Zappi has not been it. Williams against the Lions hits a strike downfield, and they move to 10-6. And Lions are falling apart. They are not the same team and may have missed their window, as we're in year 3 now. And they have consistently been bad in the series. We got Seattle and Bengals. trying to squeak in the playoffs, still trying to stay alive. Bengals score. They take the win here and move to 8-8. One game away from being above 500. Cardinals hope for a playoff bid going against the Packers. The Packers take this one and makes that a little bit muddier. As it stands, we are in. With a win, we had the division. We have a final Week 18 matchup against the Chiefs, who might be mathematically out of it by next week. They're still in it this week, but they need a win and some things to happen then to squeak into that playoff spot. Milroe's done a good job in the pocket and stuff, man. We have been absolutely dangerous with him. Like, if we didn't have his maneuverability to scramble abilities, I think this rebuild would have been a lot tougher. I'm almost upset I grabbed him because how much he has changed this rebuild. Because remember, we started out with Tyrod Taylor, and ratings-wise, he didn't start out too far away from where Milton started from. You know, just a couple overall underneath him. And he was a veteran guy with some awareness and shit, so he had some things working for him. But we played absolutely terrible with Tyrod Taylor. Now, we didn't have coaching boosts and shit like that to help us out. We didn't have, you know, the offensive line at the beginning. But it's been night and day difference since the day he stepped onto the field as our starting quarterback at the end of that first season. We got to check in on the Rams too, see how Hardesty's doing. The guy we traded, that we had picked in the second round of our first draft, but decided that Milroe was him, and decided to trade. And we flipped him for a first. We ended up getting a first and something else, I believe, for Hardesty because he's a talented player. Or maybe it was straight up first, but not bad for a second round pick, flipping that for a first rounder. And he's been great for the Rams, like I said. So I want to keep track of that. I hope to see him one day in the Super Bowl. That would be crazy work if that, you know, can happen. But we should see him here pretty soon in the regular season, because I don't think we've faced the Rams in a hot minute. So that division might be up in the schedule for next year. I'm just hitting a couple puffs during halftime, guys. But yeah, we have fucking dominated this game. Bailey Zappi's just hasn't been able to beat our defense the way Herbert was doing. All right. We get the ball in the second half, too. Could have been up by 3 possessions. Blocked field goal. Kind of ruined that opportunity. As I get set up again. Oh, we have a lane. Up to the 30. Probably could have made more of a play on that, but I was like walking up TV. Not a bad game for Matthews. 7th round pick getting his moment to shine with Genty hurt. Single back. We're going to try to stretch here. Great play by linebacker filling that gap and stopping him for a loss. 10 carries, 56 yards for the young man.
It's a loss of 2.
Him and White sharing plays here. I don't know if I like this play call. It never works. Let's try it again. Yeah, we're going to... Oh, shit. It's going to work if we keep it with Milroe. Oh, hit on the ball. He holds on to it down to the 34. To be honest, I had no idea that I had a third option there. Until that play right there. I decided to pull it. So I could have handed it off. I could have thrown the quick slant, or I could have kept it with the quarterback. And option 3 worked out. He was shot out of a cannon. All right, Matthews in the backfield, right hip in the gun. Milrow, hands off, looking for room, getting a block by a left guard. Getting a couple. Two tight end set. Gonna ride Matthews some more. And the big back gets 2, maybe 3 on the play. 3rd and 2 coming up. Gonna give it the white here. Trusting the running game. Chase Young comes from behind. Only getting a yard on the play. We're going to go ahead and take the 3-possession lead. We could go for it there, but the risk isn't really worth the reward. 3 possessions is clutch. All right. Defense is going to come back on the field. Oh, shit. What? Oh, my God. It switched it to fast. Fuck. And they drove right down the field. Guess who's back? Herbert's back in the pistol, and they're finally moving the ball again. Johnston in motion. He's going to hand it off. No, tries to flick it outside the Gatson. Pressure in there, and that's Levi Franks. Our first round draft pick from our first draft, 7th overall. He has been a great ball player for us. And, wow, Van Ness gets there, but Herbert's able to shed him. Hits the tight end over the middle and picks up the 1st down. 1st and goal, Herbert in the gun. 3 receiver set. You got McConkey in the slot. Herbert going to hand off. No, another RPO look, and McConkey comes up with it. Steal in coverage. 3rd round pick from last year. All right, pistol look again. We are crowded in the box. Carr over the middle. Looks like we're in man. Porter following McConkey out there. And again, another RPO, but penetration stops that play from happening. That's Cross. Prize free agent from this year. He is fit right in. Got Van Ness standing up. And they send the pressure into the screen. Can't get it off in time. Brissy there to hit Herbert. And that's going to force 4th down and goal. And instead of take the points, they are going for it. Herbert in the gun. 3 receivers set. He steps back. Pressure gets there, and it's Chase on again. How is he getting on the field, and what formation is that? But he's our 3rd edge rusher now this season. But he has played in coverage 2 different times and made plays both times. And this time, Herbert just doesn't see him. Maybe he thought he was going to take that crossing tight end, and he sat on it. But Herbert threw it right to him. And Burrow has the lead now by a healthy margin, but Milrow was top in those categories for most of the season. But Burrow's taken off. All right, 3 minutes left to go in the 3rd. We're pitching a shutout after 2 tough losses in a row. Milrow has the drag here, and that's De'Ami Brown. They had him in man coverage, couldn't keep up. De'Ami Brown, the 4th receiver in the rotation, getting some more opportunities with Tyreek Hill being banged up. All right, 300 yards on the day for the offense. Matthews in the pistol with Milrow. And we have some room up the middle. Wide open gash. Great job by the offensive line. Opening Noah's, or fucking, what's his name's? Fucking, you know what I mean. Thing with lady. Words are tough. I've slept for 3 hours. Give me a break. Who the fuck am I trying to say right now? That's going to kill me. Anyways, I'll worry about that later. Man, is that? No, that was the rookie that got beat that time. Man, no one blocked Briggs there. He got right through the offensive line. And that's a huge sack of 6. 2nd and 16. Matthews in the game. Going to try to set up the screen, get some blockers. And Matthews drops it. Had some room to rumble. Not exactly his strength. And he still stays in the game in the gun. Oh, we escaped the pocket. No one's there to stop Milroe. Oh, except for James. That fucking hurt. And he popped right back up. Let him know it ain't phase him. Now we got an eye look. Clock ticking. A little bit left to go in the third. Great job stuffing that run by Barr. Barr's name's been called a lot today. He is playing his ass off. Last time we played him, it was Chase Young. That wouldn't stop fucking us up. And Bowers is going to open up, and the ball's just on time, and they're going to say he's just short of the first down. And that'll do it for your third. 17-0 is your ball game. Las Vegas trying to take the lead in the division here in Monday night. Crosby and boys suffocating that Chargers offense. And we've got a good ball game on our hands here. I mean, not so much for the viewership of Monday Night Football. It's been a blowout, but good for the Raiders fans. Ooh, they are pressing. And we got Thornton over the top. Milroe able just to get enough on that to get it over the corner as the pocket was pressed into him. Thornton comes down with it. First down, Raiders. All right, we got both backs in the backfield. Going to go with White on this one. White looking for room, getting tackled at the 5. They say the 5. He's literally at the 4-yard line right now. Refs, what a spot. And we got him. Oh, shit. Jamie Brown catches another one. He's been very active today. Called his name quite a few times. Matthews in the backfield. The rookie running back's going to take it and get popped by Uwe. Short of the touchdown. We're going to go for 3. Defense has played extremely well today. Just ride that hot hand. Put some more points up and see how this goes. Now, Herbert has been back in the game in the second half after being hurt on that first drive. He led him again down the field, but then threw a costly interception in the end zone. Only 106 yards through the air. And Bailey Zappi's played like shit when he came in. To be fair, the pressure was all over him. Our front 4 has been doing business. We got Luke Van Ness. We have Brissy. We have the first round 7th overall pick and Levi Franks. And, of course, Crosby. Carr in coverage, who's in for the banged-up superstar linebacker rookie that we have, who's hurt for the rest of the year. He has played well in his absence. He didn't even start last year. Another Basin was our starter. Herbert under pressure. Luke Van Ness gets there. We were just talking about him not getting to the quarterback enough. In the last few weeks, he has changed that perception. He's been great against the run, but not so much as a pass rusher until this moment. We moved Crosby off to the right side. He's on Joe Alt, beats that, and Steele in coverage knocks that down. And this defense is playing nasty. 4th and 11. They're going for it. They're down 3 possessions, less than 9 to go. Herbert looking. Crosby in his shit. He's able to sling it anyways. Double covered and knocked down. Can't believe he was able to get that ball off. But the coverage was tight downfield. All right, here we go. Just looking to put the dagger in him now. Bowers, ball high. Had to go up for it. And almost got him killed. Second 10. White in the backfield. He's going to get a carry. And they fill the gap nicely. Setting up 3rd and 8. We might super send the rest of this for sure. As far as the defense is concerned, just quicker. All right, well, we didn't do shit. But the defense set us up with short field position. just keeps stacking points. Smythe good for 3. Go through this a little bit. Oh. German Chin pick down to the 25. Man, the defense is playing gross. Look how well we're doing when I'm not using it. Ooh, Bash on the cutback. Uwe gets the pressure in his face. Milrow goes down. White's going to get the carry, getting some blocks downfield, gets a good gain of 8. Trying to get him more involved. It's been more of Matthews today. Matthews getting the carry on 3rd down, gets the 1st down. Just going to grind them into the ground. Matthews running over the safety. That's a big boy. That boy is thick. Ran that small-ass safety over. He's got about 40 pounds on him. Dumping off the Mayer. Mayer can't hold on. Could have walked into the end zone. And instead, it's 3rd and 3. Milrow under center. We got an eye look here. Handing it off to Matthews, who finds room in my controller. Trigger is starting to fuck up. That's nice. All right, we got a power eye look. Matthews cutting it up and getting into the end zone. Touchdown for the rookie. And we are going to go up big. Move this along. Herbert trying to ruin our perfect day here. All right, we're going to finish this here. Get to the next game. 30-7 on Monday night. Embarrassed the Chargers. You love to see it. Defense showed out. We have struggled for most of the year. With all those players and stuff, it just wasn't playing right. The CPU quarterback was just going for 80 to 90% completion percentage on us all the time. And I'm like, well, let's just play the offense. We're an offensive-minded coach. Let this, CPU be our defensive coordinator, run that, and just call the game from that perspective. And I think we can get more balanced gameplay out of it. And that was good. Our offense was just hot, ran the ball well, and the defense just kept doing their job. Milrow, no picks on the day, cleaning up his game again. LaMarcus Matthews coming in for Ginty, 22 carries, 105 yards, good for 4.7 on the ground. White didn't do as well, but he was decent as a pass catcher. They got away from the running game early. Cartwright wasn't playing bad. Milrow was dangerous out of the pocket. Thornton had some big catches. Got another touchdown on the year. But our front four we're not showing up on the stat sheet. We only got 2 sacks here. But they were in the quarterback's face for much of that game. 2 picks. Chin with a big one at the end. Go another power upgrade here. Not bad. I would like him to get better as a pass blocker, but if you just try to keep hitting that, they'll just give you shit. Although I am going to go one here for DJ Glaze. See, sometimes they just give you that. That's fucking terrible. All right, Bowers get his 6 catches, I don't know why it keeps giving me that arbitrary. Either him or Tyreek Hill just keeps getting the opportunities in these film room sessions. The fans love us, so let's go with front office. +5 in that. Our approval ratings are doing pretty good. Oh, it's the players that love us. Those fans. All right, on to week 17. This rookie OTA has been glitched all year. We could watch it, and it just keeps saying the same shit. Nothing happens. But it'll still talk to our rookie corner like, hey, welcome to the NFL, man. It's the end of the season, brother. All right, Chiefs have crawled their way back in. They were ass at the beginning of the season. Won 3 in a row, then lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight, 6, 7 of 8 games. And now have been on a tear where they have won 5 straight games. The last 5 games. That's crazy. All right, so let's look at... God, we're really hurt. Well, we wanted injuries. We got it. We've been pretty healthy in this franchise, but we are banged up. We're definitely going to do a half padded practice. I'll tell you that. We had locked up our spot at 10-6. There's no tiebreaker that can knock us out of it, apparently. Yeah, because the 8th seed team is 8-8. So there's no way that we don't make the playoffs. I like that. You know what? I might even simulate this game and get fucking right. Nah, no, we'll play. I would like the division crown. Alright, let's do our usual shit here. I think this Island Kings thing has helped a lot. +7 in zone and man, press and play rec. Jesus Christ. Alright, we lost our player development one. Yeah, I think we have enough boosts. We'll just do development for that last one. Alright, half pads. Russ Matthews, who had his biggest workload. You needed this last week as well. Alright, pretty healthy there. Good. Alright, a win secures our division crown. It'll be the first. We were able... Well, this is our first winning record. And now in year 3. But our first opportunity to win the division. And all we gotta do is to beat the mighty Chiefs. No big deal. I thought they had fucking completely fallen apart. I didn't know they caught fire at the end of the season like that. His morale's giving a +6, but now that makes him a true 87 overall. He's getting a lot of boosts just... This isn't even coaching boosts. This is just from us being hot. And those ratings. Woof. My man's a killer. Hitting superstar certainly helped. That's why I decided to play that Steelers game. We had to hit it. Levi Franks with nice boosts. Again, he hasn't reached above normal dev. I'm hoping he don't get stuck there. But, yeah, you can see he's just an all-around perfect package. I just need him to hit that next dev upgrade. What's he done so far this year? 7.5 last year. He's at 9. Has a chance to get in the double digits today if he lands one. But he's been doubled a lot. And Bressy's been getting all the... In fact, we might even make that move. Just put him in Bressy's spot. All right, with one game left, let's see where we're at here. 38 touchdowns, 12 picks for Milroe. Ashton Genty finished for over 1,000, but his regular season is over. White Matthews carrying 440 yards between the two of them. Thornton Jr. just short of 1,000. Tyreek Hill will miss his 1,000-yard season because of injury. That sucks, but he was definitely on pace to nail it. And Thornton will probably definitely get over it. Besh has been such a surprise this year. 18 sacks for Crosby. 3 interceptions for Chen now. All right, well, we haven't really been able to retain anyone today, so we're going to leave it there. We'll go ahead and play the next 2 games next time. Thanks for coming out. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you on the next.